All right, today we are tackling a massive question, one that's facing all of us right now. How are we going to build the digital world for the coming age of artificial intelligence?
We're way beyond just chatbots at this point. We're talking about autonomous actors, AIs that can plan, that can move value, and take real action at the speed of software, all across the globe. This is a profound shift, and it puts us at a really critical turning point.
And this is the choice right in front of us. On one hand, you've got this vision of harmony and trust, a solarpunk future, with sunlit green digital corridors, where tech works for everyone. But on the other hand, a future of chaos and digital heists, a rainy, neon-drenched cyberpunk nightmare.
The path we end up on, whether it's solarpunk or cyberpunk, it really depends entirely on the digital infrastructure we decide to build starting today.
Okay, so let's first explore the path of least resistance, the one we'll end up on if we just do nothing and let things play out on their own.
The source material gives this danger a pretty catchy name: Grand Theft Robots. Now, the term might sound a little satirical, but it's a deadly serious metaphor for the risks we face. Unregistered agents causing data highway pileups and literally carjacking our digital resources.
And listen, this isn't some far-off sci-fi problem. The chaos is already starting. Projections show that by 2025, a staggering 88% of businesses will have experienced security incidents they believe were caused by rogue AI agents. And we're not just talking about abstract fears here. These are tangible consequences of agents running wild with no guardrails. Production databases completely wiped out, private communications being intercepted, and massive computing networks getting compromised. The damage is real, and it's happening fast.
But it doesn't have to be that way. There is another path. And it's not a fantasy, it's a future we can actually design and build on purpose.
So meet the heroes of this story, Guardian robots. You can think of them as a combination of a super reliable postal worker and an authoritative traffic cop. They guide traffic in an orderly way and make sure value flows safely within a digital system that is fundamentally built on trust. As you can see here, the difference between a world of chaos and a world of order, it all comes down to one thing: having a robust, reliable, and universal infrastructure in place.
So, the big question is, how do we build it? Well, the framework suggests a system that's a lot like our real-world automotive system, and it's based on 7 critical pillars of trust.
Here's the complete blueprint. Each of these 7 pillars is a crucial piece of the puzzle, a system designed to make sure that AI agents, no matter who builds them, can work together safely and predictably.
First up, Pillar 1, Build. It's pretty simple. Just like cars from Ford or Toyota or Tesla all have to meet the same basic safety standards to get on the road, AI agents need common construction standards. That's what ensures they can all plug into our shared digital highways without causing a crash. Next is Pillar 2, the Department of Motor Vehicles for AI. We need a neutral, universal body that can issue every single agent a unique digital license plate, what we're calling a non-human identity. And what's absolutely crucial here is that this system can't be owned by any one AI company. It has to be independent.
Pillar 3 is all about ongoing management. Your car needs regular inspections to stay roadworthy, right? Well, agents need the same thing: continuous monitoring. This lifecycle governance makes sure they keep operating safely and as intended long after they're first launched. Pillar 4 is keys. Your car keys stop someone from just hopping in and driving off. And agents need that same digital equivalent. We're talking about secure vaults and cryptographic keys to manage access from millions of these autonomous identities, making sure only the right agent can do the right thing.
Then you have Pillar 5, Laws. These are the digital traffic laws that lay out the rules of the road for every agent. Everything from anti-bias policies to protecting intellectual property. And here's the key: these laws have to be written in code so they can be enforced automatically at machine speed. Of course, you need enforcement, which brings us to Pillar 6, Police. Now, it's really important to get this right. These guardrails aren't about censorship. They're about traffic management, actively keeping agents on the straight and narrow. If there's a violation, it doesn't mean deletion. It just means an immediate review of that agent's credentials.
And finally, the last pillar, number 7, is gateways. Think of these as the highway on-ramps or the border checkpoints for the digital world. These firewalls inspect an agent's traffic and its requests before it can access critical systems or do any harm.
And you can see here how it all locks together.
It's not just one solution. It's a complete, comprehensive system of trust that governs an agent from the moment it's created through every single action it ever takes.
Which brings us right back to this moment, to right now. Because this system, as brilliant as it sounds, is not going to build itself.
And we're not alone in thinking this way. Experts like Jeff Kroom from IBM Security point out that we have a long history as a society of building infrastructure to manage powerful new technologies and keep everyone safe. This is just the next chapter of that story.
So here's the bottom line. We are the heirs to roads, aqueducts, and electrical grids that we didn't build ourselves. Building this next great public works project, this digital one, is our generation's challenge and, frankly, our responsibility.
Because in the end, infrastructure isn't destiny. It's a choice. And the choice between a world of guardians or a world of Grand Theft robots, well, that choice is ours to make. So, what will we choose to build?